O que é isso? Ele se apresenta, ele é drag, e ele faz. Ele é drag. Eita porra, da Demi. Então eu tava assistindo agora a live que ele fez lá num aplicativo chamado Twitch. E como não é todo mundo que baixa e tudo mais, eu assisti a live inteira e eu morri. É muito igual, é muito legal. Ele, assim, de drag e de Demi é idêntico. Vocês vão surtar, porque vai parecer que eu estou com a Demi na live. Eu sei que vai ter gente que vai entrar aqui do nada e vai ficar, o que porra a Demi Lovato está fazendo live com a Kefera? Vai ser bem chocante pra quem não pegar, assim como vocês estão pegando no começo, por isso que eu já tô explicando. Bom, qual que vai ser o rolê? O rolê é que a live vai ser inteira em inglês. E eu acho que é uma ótima ideia, porque eu sei que tem muita gente que me pergunta aqui sobre questão de fluência, de como eu aprendi a falar inglês e tudo mais, e que quer também aprender, quer ficar fluente e também, enfim, assistir filme, assistir série. E entender o que estão falando. Então, como ele nasceu no Texas, ele fala inglês, ele não fala português. Então a gente vai fazer uma live inteira em inglês. Eu acho que vai ser muito legal e muito interessante para vocês, tanto para ouvir o idioma, ver um trabalho super legal e super incrível de um cara que é incrível e que faz drag nos Estados Unidos, se apresenta em Las Vegas, assim, sabe? Eu acho que vai ser muito, muito, muito legal. Deixa eu ver aqui. Where are you, Alex? Ele tá aqui. Então, eu vou... Eita porra. Eu vou chamar ele. E a gente vai falar um pouco sobre o trabalho de drag. Eu acho que vai ser muito legal se ele também conseguir mostrar pra gente um pouco dos clipes que ele fez como de Demi numa apresentação. E a gente prestigia também o trabalho das pessoas ao redor do mundo. E tá difícil pra todo mundo, assim. A questão do trabalho tá difícil pra todo mundo. Então, toda essa questão da nossa saúde mental e pra gente não surtar e tudo mais... ele fez essa live e eu acho que vai ser muito legal a gente conversar sobre isso. Então, pra você, que assim como eu também é Lovatic, que a gente surta por causa de Demi Lovato, a gente ama Demi Lovato, vamos fazer essa live e vai ser muito legal. Então, tudo em inglês. Se vocês quiserem fazer perguntas pra ele também não se sentir excluído e ver um monte de gente falando coisa aleatória, caso você saiba falar inglês ou você saiba um pouco, não importa, agora é a hora. Treina o seu inglês, vai no Google Translator, pega qualquer coisa, sabe? E manda algumas coisas aqui pra gente conversar, pra você ir treinando, pra você ir, enfim, escutando também o idioma. Vai ser muito legal, vai ser bem divertido. Prometo pra vocês. Deixa eu chamar. Agora eu tô tensa, porque eu tenho que arrasar aqui no inglês pra vocês entenderem também.
Hey guys, wait,
Hey, baby!
let me throw on the filter because it's been a
Oh
day.
my god!
Hey guys, hold on one second.
Oh my
It's me.
god!
It's Demi Lovato. We're here.
It's Demi Lovato, bitches!
We're here. Listen, Kefera, I've been wanting to meet you for so long. Thank you for supporting me for all these years. And I love you with all my heart. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you, baby. I do love you already, even though we don't know each other in personal.
When I seen you on Netflix yesterday, I was like, oh my God, I know her. She's like a superstar. What? I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, wait, I know her. She's like a freaking superstar. And the show was, I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic, but I have to. I watched Nobody's Looking yesterday on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, and I'm sure all of you have, it is so funny. It's a little campy. It's a little cute. It has like its sad moments, like when he was like helping the homeless guy. I was like, oh, in the rain. I was like, oh. It's amazing. And you play such a badass character as well.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much, baby.
Of course. If you guys didn't know by the introduction, I had no idea what she said because I don't speak Portuguese.
I was telling people this, that, well, you were born in US, so you don't know how to speak Portuguese and you live in Vegas. So I was explaining that we're going to speak only in English. And we are going to talk about your job, your life, what you want to talk about. Okay. And I saw also that you were talking about the kind of burnout that you had when you were making the videos to put on your life. And I totally get you. Like, I mean, I'm freaking out. I'm very, very emotional. Like yesterday and today, I'm like crying. if someone blows my face, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna start crying. So, but that's normal. It's the time that we're living.
That's the thing about success. The thing a lot of people don't understand is that I think a lot of people expect things to be given to them. And I think you know firsthand, for everything that you've achieved in your life, you've worked for it. You know what I mean? I'm sure you received no handouts. And if you want something in your life, you're going to be burnt out. You're going to be tired. You're going to be exhausted.
Yes, especially when we are artists.
Yes.
You know, like we kind of freak out more than the normal people.
Yeah, we really do. We freak out, and then, you know, we want it so bad. And that's what separates certain people from others, because some people just expect somebody to come knocking on their door one day, and it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. If you want something, you have to go get it. You know, and I know you know that, because you've achieved so many amazing things. And when I was Googling you the last time I was on here, I couldn't believe how much you had achieved. I was like, do you need me to remind everybody? Because I will. The first Brazilian woman to reach 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Like, what? Like,
in Latin America, bitches.
Hey. Travel to America. You've done so many amazing things. You showed me your performances. Like, that didn't come by chance. That came because you wanted it. You know what I mean? And
yes, I do. And sometimes, you know, I have a highlight on my profile, and I talk about anxiety and that feeling that we get that we are not doing enough. So in fact, I made a lot of things already in life. I mean, working as an actress, as a YouTuber, whatever, but I still get the feeling that it's not enough.
Yeah.
And I think that we all identify to that when we are artists.
Yes.
Because, well, we have to deal with our creativity, and sometimes we're not feeling well, but we have to show that we are, especially you. Like, I think about that when you have to go to, well, before the pandemic and stuff, but when you were about to make your performance and stuff, sometimes we're just not feeling well. And I think about it because, for example, I have to go, do some presentations, the plays that I already did, and sometimes I was feeling awful, and I was like crying before getting to the stage, but people were there and they were waiting for me and they wanted to see me, so it's crazy.
Yeah,
and
the show must go on, you know.
Yes. So well, I'm not reading the comments because I'm
reading them a little bit. I'm
not wearing my glasses, so I'm kind of lost here, but well, I'm going to speak a little bit in Portuguese for people to understand.
Please.
Gente, quem entender o que está acontecendo, para quem não está entendendo, por favor, dá uma traduzida aqui, porque a gente vai engatando no papo e a gente vai falar sobre várias coisas. Enfim, é isso. Well, I was asking people to translate in Portuguese to people that doesn't understand us.
And to anyone translating, thank you so much. That means so much to us that you're able to help other people who don't know what we're saying, kind of have a little inkling of what's going on. Somebody said, tell them you're not Demi. I am not Demi. Please, I'm not trying to impersonate Demi. Please, I would never try to fool anybody that I'm Demi. I'm an impersonator. I'm a boy. That's another thing. I'm a boy. I perform here in Las Vegas, Nevada, if you guys are familiar. I've been performing as Demi Lovato for 2 years.
Yes, let's talk about what you're doing, when you started, everything that you want.
Everything? Oh, you want to go there. Oh, you want to go there. Okay.
No, please, I want to go there.
Should we talk about how I started?
What?
Should we talk about how I started, like from the beginning?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. How you started, how you... Well, I saw on your live that you were talking about your mama, Adriana, right?
Adriana.
Like you have a mama, a drag mama. Mom. Well,
I have a drag mom, a drag grandmas, cousins.
It's like a family. So we're going to talk about your drag family. Can I say? Can I say it like that? Okay.
No, absolutely.
I think that first of all, you should explain to us how you started, how everything happened, and
Before I start, I feel like I'm saying your name wrong. It's Kefera, right?
Actually, it's Kefera. But I know that the sound is a little bit difficult, a little bit hard for you.
The English translation, because reading your name, I would say like Kefera. But it's
Yeah, in English,
Kefera?
it's pretty much like this, which I think is very fancy, by the
Yeah,
way.
no, it is. It is. No, your name is so beautiful, and I love that your Instagram name is just your name, like your first name,
Yes,
like
because
Cher.
here, like yeah. Here in Brazil, I think that there's only not that's not just blah, blah. It's not only me, but
Okay.
if we have more Keferas here, I think there are more like 5, and some babies that were born, and mom
Named
decided
after you?
to, yeah, they kind of decided, well, I like Kefra, so
It's a
let's give my
beautiful
baby
name.
her name.
Beautiful name. Beautiful.
Thank you so much, honey.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
But
yeah, in the United States, I get the Kefra, and I think it's very
Kefera?
fancy. Yeah, it's very fancy.
Because it's Kefera. Kefera?
Yeah, Kefra.
Kefera.
Yeah,
Kefera.
but people say like Kefera or Kefra, and I think
Sorry
it's
guys,
so fucking fancy.
it's my American. Listen, we're not nearly as educated as you guys. No, I'm just like let me stop before my American followers drag me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're not like us because you're much more here.
Yes. Well, you guys know multiple languages. I only know English and like this much Spanish. I don't know a lot of.
No, baby, but here it's not like that we know multiple languages. It's actually that we speak Portuguese well, because it's obvious we speak Portuguese in Brazil.
I would love to learn Portuguese.
But we really have like to pay an expensive amount of money to learn some other language, which is complicated. And sometimes we can get like, well, online classes and stuff, which is cheaper, but not that much. You still have to pay. So it's not that we learn English when we are at school, like normal school. So we have to really fight if we want to learn some new English. For example, now I'm starting to learn Spanish, which is very difficult. And well, I pay for the class.
It is a very like seductive language.
Yeah, I think it's so fucking sexy. When I listen to someone speaking Spanish, I get like, oh my god, I think I'm horny. Oh fuck yeah.
Oh, so we're gonna be that honest during this. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be that honest.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes I listen to boys speaking Spanish, and I'm like,
so
what
sexy.
the fuck?
You know what? I was just
here
watching,
right now.
I don't know if you've seen the American Crime Story Versace, and Ricky Martin.
Yes, and I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
And Ricky Martin.
Oh, Darren Criss.
Oh, Darren Criss is so hot.
Oh my!
Are you kidding me? Oh god.
Darren
Criss.
Criss.
In that show are hot.
Yes.
Yes, literally. Okay, but back on topic, guys. I'm sorry. Don't get us started on girl talk. That's for the DMs. We're gonna talk in the DMs about that.
Yeah, perfect. When we finish, we talk about boys.
Okay.
Not you, because you have a boyfriend, so I think it's not gonna be that nice. But I can talk.
Okay. Back to Demi Lovato and how I got started as an impersonator and how I ended up in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! So basically, I wanted to do drag. Like you love drag, like Kefera loves drag. I love drag, and I decided I was inspired by Aja and Pheromone and Valentina around that time. And I went to Sephora and I bought a bunch of makeup. And I went home and I put on a bunch of makeup and it looked horrible. It looked so bad. And I sent a picture to my friend, my best friend Jeff, who was at the time was a really good friend of mine, and we still are. And I said, "What do you think about my makeup? This is my first time ever doing drag." And let me tell you, sweetie, it was literally, I had less makeup on than you have on right now. I had no makeup on. I had like a little pink lipstick on, the lightest foundation, a little brown eyeshadow, and like my boy brows. And he was trying to be nice, and he was like, "It's good. You do look like Demi Lovato, though." He was like, "That's pretty sick. You look like Demi Lovato." And I was like, and it was like a light bulb. It was like a light bulb coming off of my head. I was like, damn it. First of all, that's the best compliment ever because she's so sexy.
Yes.
So, right, you know what I mean? I was like, she's so sexy. So,
yeah. Thank
you. And I don't know if you're familiar with Derek Barry. Do you know who Derek Barry is?
Who?
I'll show you a picture. I have a picture. He's right here.
Oh, yes. You were showing before on your live.
He's a Britney Spears impersonator here in Las Vegas and made a really amazing career out of it. And he inspired
For how long?
me. Huh?
For how long?
He's been doing it for like 10 years. It's been a long time.
Oh, it's a long time.
He's been in the game. He's been in the game, and he's opened so many doors. I met him on my birthday this year.
Nice.
I love him. I was really into him before I did drag. So when he said that, it was like 2 light bulbs went off. I was like, I could be like Derek Barry. Oh my god, I could be like Derek Barry. So I started doing but that wasn't enough. I had to do research on Demi before because I didn't know a lot about her before doing it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know a lot. I knew her music, but I didn't know about her. So then I started watching interviews. And then I started watching like things like her social medias and things like that. And what really got me was her story. Her story got me more than anything.
That's why I love her.
That's why I love her.
Absolutely.
And I was like, man, we have so much in common. We both have dealt with eating disorders. Because I had an eating disorder just like she did.
Me too.
I binge. So when I get upset, I eat. So that's something I dealt with in high school. I had a boyfriend or a guy who told me that I was not skinny enough to be his boyfriend, and I was in love with him. It was
That's awful. I'm so
horrible.
sorry.
I was like 18, 17.
Yeah.
And
I had some boys like this.
Do that too, yeah.
Like, yeah, you should make some surgery to get boobs and stuff and all
anything.
Like, oh, yeah.
He said if you started working out, then maybe we could start dating. Like things like that.
That's so abusive.
Very heartbreaking, especially at a young age. And I would binge. I would eat when I wasn't even hungry. That's how I would cope. So when I heard that story, I was like, man, like same. And her story about her.
You had anorexia or bulimia?
She binged and then she had anorexia. She dealt with multiple eating disorders. So she.
No, yeah. But you.
Oh, I binge. So I would eat a lot. I would eat more than I could.
Like compulsive.
Yeah, I would compulsively eat. And it's still something I deal with every now and then. So like, it's something that just doesn't go away. You know what I mean?
I totally get you. Because same here. Yeah.
Yes. We all have this image of what we want to be in our life and things that this is so vulnerable, but it's so true. And then she talked about bipolarness and her being bipolar. And I was diagnosed with OCD around the time I'm OCD. I was diagnosed a few years ago, and I just felt like I could relate to her and everything she was saying. I was like, dang, like. That means something to me, that somebody out there is out there in front of the world advocating for everything I believe in. And then I was like, okay, that's great. How tall is she? Because I'm pretty short. I was like, I don't know how tall she is. We're the same height. I was like, oh my God, like that's amazing. We're the same height. We're both 5'2", 5'3". She's from Texas, and I was living in Texas at the time. And I was like, that's weird. And we're both basically the same age.
Yes.
What?
A lot of coincidences, right?
It was too many coincidences. So I would like sit home and do makeup and like look at her photo, and I'd be like, I want to look like her, and like do little things. And then I finally mustered up the courage to go perform live. I'm so sorry for anybody that can't speak English. I'm reading your comments. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. People are translating and they're understanding you. It's
great. I'm reading. I can pick up every other word. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. We're gonna truck through it. You te amo. That's the Portuguese I know. I love you guys.
And that's perfect. That's enough. That's enough.
So
you can also say muito obrigada, which is thank you. Muito obrigada.
Obrigado.
Yeah, kind of.
Muito obrigado.
Oh, that's perfect. Actually, it's the first time you say something.
Yeah, Portuguese. Yeah, I don't know Portuguese like that. No.
Well, it's perfect. You said like thank you so much.
Thank you.
Muito obrigado.
Yeah. So much. Oh, and they're like so cute, so cute. Okay, cool. They're saying she's not Demi. That is not Demi.
Yeah, I thought that maybe this would happen because you look the same. So
you never know. Trust me.
Yeah, you never know.
She'll know about you. Trust. We're gonna definitely talk. Trust me. But I'm just letting you know, like this. I started performing, so I went out and performed for the first time. I did Cool for the Summer. I talked about that in my live. Baby, it was horrible. I still have the footage, and I would never show us all. It was so bad. But I looked just like her. So imagine looking like Demi, but you're like, oh my gosh, she can't walk in heels. That outfit. I was wearing a bathing suit. Like, I was trying to recreate the Cool for the Summer music video. Yes. And my boyfriend hand sewed, like little, she has like those across her chest. He hand sewed those for me. Baby, I had no I had no boobs. So my boobs weren't there. So
that's fine. You can see it. That's fine.
It was a mess. But I loved it. I had so much fun. And I was like, this is like so great. And I started performing in Houston, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So I expected people to love what I do, to be a little supportive, and people were. Like my drag mother, Adriana LaRue, like I mentioned, she was there the first night I performed and was like, "We need to get you together because you look like Demi, but this need to be fixed."
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of people who thought that what I did was not important. They thought that what I did, it was cute, but I was not getting work, is what I'm trying to tell you. They were not booking me. I was not getting paid for anything. I was putting in more money into my drag than I was getting out because they did not appreciate my art as much as they did a queen who does, I don't know how to say in Portuguese, a queen that does like splits and stunts.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
we have the closer we have to this is a singer that is called Pablo Vittar, which is
I know
also
him. I know
yes,
Pablo Vittar.
yes,
Yes.
and he
Okay.
does that. He does
Cool.
like a lot of movements and weird stuff,
It's amazing.
weird stuff for normal people, but like the
Yes.
splits and stuff.
It's amazing. I can't do a splits. That's talent. If somebody can do a splits, or that's talent I don't have.
Yeah,
100%.
and you have a good stretch also.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And in Houston, that was what they preferred. They preferred drag like that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me well? Am I heard well? Okay.
No,
Perfect.
yeah, it's perfect.
Okay. And uh so I found myself with not a lot of work. So that's why I said at the end of my live, when I was thanking everybody for showing up, when I wasn't getting work, like we talked about at the beginning of this live, I had to go and find another way. If you want something, you have to go get it. So I started building an online presence and building fans online and became friends with Pheromone from RuPaul's Drag Race. We met on Instagram and then we ended up performing together in a duet in Houston. And that was a really big deal because I was a drag baby at the time, which means I was very
Drag baby, so cute.
Yes,
Baby, so cute. Drag
I
baby,
was
I
a
love
drag baby.
drag
I
baby.
was wearing a wig that didn't even really have lace on it. I was wearing like a hard front plastic wig when I performed with her, and she just believed in me. She believed in me, and when she believed in me, it made me believe in myself. So I was like, all right, I want to move to Vegas. I'm not getting what I feel like I deserve here in Houston, and I moved to Vegas, girl. And then shortly after I moved to Vegas, Demi discovered my Instagram and we started talking. And it just goes to show, and I think the moral of my story, what I want people to take from me is if you want to do something, no matter what anybody says, just keep doing it. And if you love it, success will follow. That's the truth. I mean, I know you understand because same
Yes.
thing. I'm sure you've
Yes.
had people in your life tell you that you can't be who you want to be and you won't make it. And
Yeah, a lot of the time, and that's so bad for our mental health and
yes.
for our for our growthness, because we're like, you know, we don't want to hear what people are saying. At the same time, we carry about somehow, and but we want to be our best, but sometimes we just feel that way that I was telling you, that even though I made a lot of things, I still feel that I don't. So it's very negative when people start just talking about your failures and stuff, the bad things or the things that you're not doing yet, you know. So yeah, I totally get you. But I'm happy that you're in Vegas and that, you're working.
Yeah.
Everyone is in this moment right now that we're not being able to do our stuff. Like, I feel sad and I'm worried about my future and stuff, as everyone. But I think that your idea of the live that you made was amazing, and we talked about it. And I also want us to go on live to create to makeup, to have some makeup done. And will you teach me how you do the Demi's makeup?
Yeah, of course.
And I'll try also. You just have
Do
to
you want
tell
to
me
do
when
that
we have.
together one day and like actually like start from the beginning and do it?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
From the beginning, like out of nothing to Demi Lovato. Let's do this. Yes,
I wish I could go to you in person and just like give you my outfit, like have you wear my outfits and my wigs and like really, because my outfits are actual recreations of like actual outfits she's worn. So I wish I could like put you in my clothes and like my
Damn,
wig.
I'm totally in. I'm totally in. If someday,
We'll
if
do it.
someday I go to Vegas,
You're
of
gonna be
course I'm
back.
going to get in touch with you, and we are gonna do this.
You're gonna be in Vegas again. Trust.
Yes.
You'll be here.
Yes.
You can't stay long. You can't stay far too long. You'll come back.
Yes.
But I also
I will.
I'm so inspired by you because you know when you followed me, I asked one of my Brazilian followers, I was like, "Do you know who this is?" And he was like, "Oh my god, she follows you." And I was like, "Yeah," like, because you know we don't get a lot of Brazilian broadcasts over here in America, and when we do, it's not because we have so much going on in Hollywood over here that when E News happens, we only hear about what's going on in Hollywood. You know what I mean? So when I looked you up, I was so amazed by how much you had achieved at such a young age. Like, what was it? It was Forbes that named you. Was it Forbes that named you the?
Yes, one of the
amazing.
most liked.
Oh, girl. I don't care. You won't say it, but I will. That's fucking amazing. Like, that is fucking amazing. And I know your family is probably very proud of you because you are so incredible. Like,
Thank you so much.
No, you are. And even watching you, because I watched your show and I was like, damn, like, she's so good.
Thank you. Good. I really hope someday I can get a chance of acting, maybe in the United States or doing something, because I really feel like to. It's like a dream.
I would say I would love for you to come to LA, but I don't know if your fans would like me insinuating.
Yes,
You from Brazil.
Actually, I love Los Angeles.
Yes.
I went there and I really, really loved it. But you know, there's just so many things going on with people in LA. Actually, some people love LA and some people just don't. Because what I heard about is that sometimes you feel that people are being a little bit fake.
Oh yes.
You know,
you're being modest. You're being very.
Yeah, everyone is trying to get a chance, so you don't know which with who you are talking when you go to a coffee club, to a coffee shop. So, for example, you start to if you're working at a coffee shop and you don't know with whom you're talking, suddenly, maybe it's a director, maybe it's I don't know, film producer,
and everybody knows everybody out there.
Yes, it's kind of scary. I really loved, but I think that was my first impression of LA. If I get to go to LA and stay there a little bit more, probably I would get so sick of
better perspective. Yeah,
you know, like the
and that's
people and everything.
Because Vegas is close enough to LA that you could drive, but you don't have to live there.
Yeah, I went there. I saw the houses and stuff.
You were like, yeah, I saw the one street and then all the houses of Vegas. Yeah,
it's amazing. It's amazing. Yes. So when did Demi talk to you the first time? When did she start to follow you?
Of when Demi reached out to me, because it's pretty amazing. It's a pretty good story. Okay.
Let's talk about it.
So this is how it happened. And I had been trying. So Demi's best friend, Matthew Scott Montgomery, I don't know if you're familiar. He's in a lot of her music videos. He had followed me for a long time. And I didn't know if he had shown Demi my photos. I just assumed he had. But I don't think he did. And
nice.
I know that now.
Thank you.
So one night she was in the studio, and I'll never forget this. As long as I live, I'll remember this for the rest of my life. And she put on her story that she was in the studio. This was like in November. It was past November.
Oh, yeah, November 2019.
Yeah, it was 2019. And I know her so well because I followed her for so long, and I knew that when she was in the studio, she was on her phone. So I was like, let me tag her in a bunch of my photos. Maybe she'll see it, maybe she won't. So I tagged her in like 6 of my photos, like back to back, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'll never forget it. I was sick. I was on my couch and I was watching Winnie the Pooh with my boyfriend. And I'm sitting there and I'm like scrolling. You know, you do the Instagram thing, girl. You're just scrolling.
Like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, on your notifications, if you're bored, just think what people are talking about. Demi Lovato liked my photos, 3 of them. So when I seen that, I jumped up. I said, "Oh my God." And I like jumped off the couch. My boyfriend knew. He knew what it was. And I ran to the room I'm in now, my drag room. And then she followed me. And I said, "Oh it was crazy. And she DM'd
Did you
me.
cry? Did you cry?
I didn't cry. I thought I was dreaming for like 40 minutes because I've had so many dreams where that's happened. I thought it took me a while to come back to reality. We started DMing each other, and what surprised me the most was she thanked me. And I thought that was so strange. I was like, she thanked me. And she was like, I just want to thank you so much for everything that you do. This is amazing. I can't thank you enough for doing what you do. And I always just imagined me thanking her, because she gave me a career. And, it was amazing. And I sent her some of my performances. And we talked for like hours that night. We were just talking, and we were talking about her hair and what she plans on doing because I have all these wigs. And I was like, and she was like, I'm open to suggestions. And I was like, oh my God, that's it was amazing. And it's a testament to her personality. And that's what I love about Demi, is that she is so down to earth. We talked to this day. She actually sent me a meme this morning when I woke up. Like, she sent me like a little meme. And we talked
this morning.
Yeah.
Like, good morning.
Like,
from Demi Lovato.
Like, but we have talked so much. We have kind of developed a friendship in a way on Instagram. And what I've learned most about her is that she is just like us. Like, if she was here, girl, she'd be cutting it with us like this. Like she's so normal, and it's just so amazing. And that's what I love about her, is that she doesn't look at people like status. She looks at people for who they are. And I don't know, girl, who am I? I'm a nobody gay boy living in Las Vegas. And she treats me like she treats all her friends. You know what I'm saying? That is so inspiring to me.
Yes.
Success, I feel like, to me, success comes from kindness. It doesn't come from materialistic things or achievements.
Or meanness.
Or yeah, exactly. I feel like success is kind. When I see somebody who's kind, I think success. When I see somebody who's bitter and angry, am I back? Oh, child.
Yes.
That's sorry. My little charger went out. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Damn, I was like, no, please, just come back.
No, I'm still here. I'm always going to have to hold my phone. I think of somebody who is confident. I think of somebody who, that's success. Like you're a prime example. You're successful, but you're still so down to earth and so humble. Please never lose that. And I know you won't, but never lose that. That's so beautiful.
Thank you, babe.
If people, I feel like, that get success and they let it get to their head, they lose it as quick as they got it. You know what I mean? Because people
yes.
That. And like you said, Hollywood and things like that, people think that that's how you are successful. Some of the most amazing people in the world are so kind, Demi being one of them, who is the subject of the matter. She's so amazing. I can't wait to tell her about this live and tell her about that we discuss all this stuff. And I think she's going to be really excited to hear about it. But yeah, girl, I moved to Vegas, and I auditioned for the #1 impersonator show in Vegas, and they ended up hiring me, and I work here in Vegas at Hamburger Mary's. I have a huge project coming, and I will tell you in the DMs. I can't say here, but it got postponed because of the quarantine.
Sorry, but I really want to know what it's about.
I don't want to get in trouble.
No, not here. You can.
Yeah.
Later.
If I said it, I would get.
That's fine.
Yeah, so it's kind of contractual.
Okay. Yeah,
but it's something really amazing, and it should be coming out later this year. So it's really exciting. Yeah, like, and I just been doing my thing here in Vegas and living life day to day and just putting out looks for everybody. And yeah, I just live life day to day, girl. And I'm a hustler, and I will go out and I'll do what I have to do to make money. And yeah, I love what I do, girl. If you can't tell by now, I love what I do. I love doing this. And the sleepless nights and the tiredness. I haven't even eaten today, and I don't even care because I love what I do, And I know and I know you get that. It's the passion behind it. It's
yes.
passion.
Yes. And you were nervous, right? Before the live and stuff.
I was so nervous because I was like, what if nobody shows up? Like, what if it's just me?
No, but we were there in the next live that you were about to do. We're going to be there again.
Yay!
More people, because now I'm sure that people will follow you.
And
then I suggested you on direct that, but I'm gonna say it here, that you should go on live, maybe on Instagram, because you have a lot of Brazilian people that follow you, and well, all the fans around the world that will watch you. And I think you're gonna have more people, well, seeing your work and stuff.
Can you do
Which
me a
is
favor?
yes.
Can you
What?
translate something really quick to everybody that I would like everybody to hear?
Yes, sure.
So I just want to say that I love Brazilian fans so much in any aspect because I feel like Brazilians are so passionate that, and I know we talked about this before, I think Brazilians are so passionate. You already know when a celebrity or an artist or whatever it may be is releasing something, the first people you're going to see in those comments are Brazilians. And I just want to say, I love your guys' passion. It's so amazing. So amazing.
Okay, huge. Thank you so much, and I'm going to translate right now. Ok. Gente, o que ele falou é que os fãs brasileiros são muito apaixonados. E sempre quando alguém posta alguma coisa, lança alguma coisa, os fãs brasileiros são os primeiros. E que isso é muito incrível, a paixão e como a gente ama muito os nossos ídolos e tudo mais. Então, é isso. Well, once I did it, now I'm gonna tell people to follow you for more photos, videos, and performances.
If they want to. Yes, if they want
I'm
to.
sure they want to. Ok. Gente, sigam Demetria Cherry, que tá aqui na live comigo. Ele é uma drag, faz impersonator, ou seja, ele interpreta a Demi Lovato. E lá em Las Vegas, mas faz live, tem foto, tem vídeo. É maravilhoso, eu tenho certeza que vocês vão amar e adorar. E ele é um amor de pessoa. You're so kind.
Thank you so much. And I was reading all the comments and I see my mom is in there right now. My mom is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hi.
My mom is here. That's so sweet. That means the world. I feel like I'm so emotional today. Do you feel like you have to wake up one day and you feel like so emotional? Am I going through it? I don't
just
like
this. I cried the whole day.
When I watched Stone Cold today, when I watched myself perform it, I got emotional.
I cried.
You cried? Oh.
Yes. I said it. I'm crying. Because I don't want to be Stone Cold. I was like, no.
And I'm not lying. I was gonna film more scenes, and then I was like, if I perform this song again, I'm gonna start crying and I'm gonna ruin my makeup. That song is so powerful, and I feel like I just feel like today I've just been so emotional. Like I don't know. I feel like a sentimental, sappy person today. I'm so sorry.
You know, that's fine. I'm totally like this. Like yesterday I cried a lot. Today I cried a lot.
Are you an
freaking
empath?
out? What?
Are you an empath?
What do you mean that like?
Okay, so I consider myself to be an empath. So that means that like when you feel like somebody else's emotions and like if somebody's crying, you want to cry. You're like,
oh yeah, sure. Yes, yeah. I'm totally like this. If I start seeing someone crying or laughing, I'll just go with them. Like, yeah, do the same or cry.
What's
or
your
laugh.
sign? Do you know your sign, like your astrological sign?
Yes, Aquarius.
Oh my God, I'm a Pisces, so you're right by me.
Really, I really like Pisces. It's very emotional and
yes.
At the same time it's very sweet and a little bit distracted.
Yes. Are you February or January?
January.
So you're late January.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And you?
So here's a fun fact. I have the same birthday, the same day. Oh, let me show you. The same day and the same year as Justin Bieber. I love Justin Bieber. We are the same exact age to the day. Like the same exact age. I love him. I can't help it. You guys, now they're all gonna unfollow me. They're like, no.
That's perfect. That's okay. Everyone makes mistakes, and that's fine.
Do you mind if I do a touch up real quick? Can I do that?
No, yeah.
Keep it real? Like, keep it 100% real? Listen, if you want your wet hair, carry on a look. Have you done this look yet? Have you done the wet look yet?
You know what? I don't feel it fits me well. I feel a little bit like, I don't know. it's not like fashion like you're looking. I feel just
Oh,
like, yes, I took a bath and I just gave up of my hair.
you know what? I would say I messaged you I think the other day, or I commented on your picture with the blue liner and your hair. I was like, oh, okay, oh, I
Okay.
see. And you did all your makeup by yourself?
Yes. I
Girl, get
I
out.
really, yes, I really love makeup and doing my makeup and creating stuff with some colors and stuff.
Yes.
You know, there are some people from Portugal here also.
From Portugal?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Portugal is by the UK, right?
No, like in Europe.
In Europe?
Yeah, Portugal. It's the other way.
Because
We have to,
Brazil's in South
like,
America.
yes.
Okay.
So Portugal is we both did
I
together.
listen, I don't know if I was paying attention that day in school. I am not a geographer.
But that's fine. Well, it's in Europe. It's in Europe, and people there talk Portuguese, speak
Okay.
Portuguese too.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a little bit different, the accent, but
Okay.
well, we do understand each other
So it's like
easily.
America and Canada. Or like America and the
Yes,
UK. Kind of
yes,
thing.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Just like America and the UK, like you speak the same language
Yes.
with
But
a
it's
little
so
bit of
different.
differences.
But
Yeah,
different
but
terms and slangs and like
yes, yes,
yes,
just
I
like
see what you're
this,
saying.
just
Spanish
like
is
this.
like that too though, because like you'll learn Spanish. Like I'm Mexican, so me and Demi are both Mexican. We both have the same. That's another thing we had in common that was really interesting. But we're both Mexican, and the thing is like you'll learn Spanish and from Mexican Spanish, and then
Hmm.
my boyfriend, for instance, is Puerto Rican. So like our everything is so different. Like it's
Yes,
so. And everybody thinks it's the same. It's not the same. It's
it's
different
not.
cultures. It's
Yeah,
different
I'm
cultures.
having some really hard moments because right now I'm learning Spanish, as I told you, and sometimes it's so difficult because I'm trying to I don't know use or speak like the Spanish people, and suddenly I'm doing some like Mexican or Colombia accent, and I get like, okay, what do I want? What do I want? What the hell do I want? Because sometimes
Who am I
I
today? Who am
yes, who
I?
am I today? Am I Mexican or Colombiana
Yeah,
or well, yeah, I got confused. The accents are pretty hard.
yeah.
But I
Learning
think
another
that
language is really hard, and a lot of things Americans don't understand because I feel like Americans, for the most part, are the first to judge somebody for not knowing English or not knowing great English. English is hard. It is a very hard language to learn. We have so many different meanings for the same word.
hmm
And it's not easy. Spanish, I think, is a lot easier for me to learn than it would be for English. You know what I
yes,
mean?
but well, I learned English when I was 13 years old, so I was younger and it was easier. And I learned English. I think I told you this before because of High School Musical. Because
You did
I
not tell
really,
me that. You did
yeah,
not tell me that. You
I
were
thought that
into High School
I thought that I
Musical?
was I thought that I would marry with Zac
Zac
Efron
Efron.
someday. Yeah.
Girl, get in line. Get in line, girl. We all thought we were going to marry Zac Efron. Listen,
Yes.
we all thought that.
Yes. And I
Okay?
was like, well, I must learn English because I need to communicate with my husband. So I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I
How,
start
so how,
doing
how old are you?
27.
Okay, I'm 26. So we grew
Yes.
up in the same era of like entertainment. That was a big
Yeah.
deal when it came out. The High School Musical, remember?
Yeah, it was huge, and it still is. I saw like Vanessa Hudgens post on Instagram. She was like singing "Breaking Free," and people were freaking out.
I would too, girl. That was a moment, and my friend would kill me. My friend is in the chat right now, and it's a drag queen, Muffy Vanderbilt III. She actually worked for Radio Disney back in the day. So she worked for Radio Disney before she did drag. So I don't know if she actually got to meet Vanessa Hudgens or Zac Efron. But if she did meet Zac Efron, I hate her. So
Yeah, I also hate her because come on, it's like my dream.
so hot.
I
And
already
still to
I
this
already
day,
huh?
still to this day, he is so
Yes.
hot.
Yes, yes, totally. And I still want to to marry him. I'm kidding. I still want to.
We suddenly get taken off the air.
Yes. No,
That
but seriously, I still want to meet him.
Have you been watching the new one? Because they have a new High School Musical on Disney Plus. Have you seen it?
Really?
You
But
didn't hear
not
that?
with the
It's a
but
new.
not with Zach or Vanessa
No,
or Ashley.
it's a new. It's kind of like, to me, it's like High School Musical. And do you remember? Do you know what Degrassi is?
The Grassies?
Yeah. So it's like a drama. So it's kind of like. Do you know Glee?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like Glee. It's just like Glee. It's like a new cast of people. Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's a new cast. Well, but I'm
She
not
was like,
sure if it got to Brazil. Actually, not
oh,
really
do you
sure.
guys have Disney Plus in Brazil?
Disney Plus. Well, I'm not sure if we have this. It's like it's a channel on TV or it's a streaming.
It's like Netflix, but it's just Disney.
Is it streaming?
Yes. Do you guys not have that yet?
I'm not sure. I never saw people
yeah,
talking about
they
it.
said,
Maybe it's.
They just said in
What?
the chat they don't have it. You guys don't have it. What?
Well, we don't
Why?
have Disney Plus here. Yeah, that's why I didn't know about it.
Oh, really? Okay, so basically it's a streaming service. So they put exclusive content on the Disney Plus, and they have a new show for High School Musical on there, but it's not the same cast. It's basically like they're producing a play of the film. Does that make sense?
Oh.
So they're casting people as Zac Efron for the show. It's kind of paradoxy. If you ever get the opportunity to watch it, you should. It's really good.
And how does the new Zac Efron look like?
A twink. Do you know what a twink is? Can I educate you on? You know what a twink is. You've been hanging. Listen, you said we could go there. You said we could go there. You guys.
I wasn't expecting for that at all.
She said we could go there. It's a twink. Let's be honest. Yeah, definitely not Zac Efron, but they're laughing, so they get it. So it's okay.
Yeah.
See, this amazing. I'm acting up. I cannot do it. You know who my childhood crush was?
Who?
If you don't know this, I'm gonna be so upset. Do you remember the movie Bring It On, the original one? Oh, please don't break my heart.
No, wait. What is the name in Portuguese of this movie?
It's a cheerleader movie. Bring It On. They have the Clovers, and it's like the battling cheerleader squad. Oh, if you've never seen it, I have to have you see it before quarantine's over. It's so good. Listen to anybody in the crowd and in the chat. Bring It On, the original. It is a classic. If you've never seen it, you have to watch it. It's so good. My original crush was the boyfriend. I don't know his actor name. If anybody knows, please tell me. It's the actor that played the boyfriend, boy toy, and I was like, oh, as a kid, I was like, I'm very gay. Yeah, I'm very gay. You know when you have that moment, you're like, oh yeah, I like men. Yeah. It was that moment for me, I believe. My mom is in the chat. Bring it on. She knows. Ask my mom. She'll tell you how many times I watched that movie as a kid.
Yes, I can imagine, because moms suffer a lot with our crushes that we have when we are just child.
Do you remember the Spice Girls?
Yes.
Okay, that movie as a kid, you couldn't tell me nothing. To me as a child, if I was in, the Oscars, that movie would have got an Oscar for me as a child, because that's how I viewed it as a child. Like, it was artistic excellence. You had Baby Spice and Posh Spice. Like, that was those were the building blocks to this fabulous drag queen that I am today. It's like the Spice Girls. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nando Lauren says she loves that movie. I don't know if she's talking about Bring It On or Spice World, but I'll take either or. They're both good.
Love that movie. Oh yeah.
You've seen it, right? The Spice World movie?
Yes. This one I saw.
I forgive you for everything.
Okay. You have to forgive me, because I'm going to look after the Bring It On movie.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Nice. Hey, he still has their Barbies Spice Girls.
That's my mom. Don't.
Chris! Oh my God, your mom.
She's trying to.
Tour.
See, this is the thing about my mom. My mom. You think I'm a ham? No. My mom is the biggest ham in the room, and what that means, if for those who are not American, what that means is, do you know what that means to be a ham?
To be a ham?
Yes. So let me plug. Hold on, y'all. Let me plug in my phone. This is what happens when you never charge your phone, people.
Yeah, I know. I get the same feeling because I'm having some trouble also.
To be a ham.
My charger is here.
Okay, cute. Okay, so to be a ham means to be the center of attention, to be the loudest person in the room. That is my mother. Okay, my mom is me times 2. Okay, and did you know my mom and I actually performed on stage together in drag? Did I tell you that?
No.
We performed on stage together in drag. I was in a drag competition in Houston. And the challenge was to put somebody in drag that has never been in drag before. So so when I do drag makeup, I don't do like, drag aqua. She does like a paint. I don't do a paint. I just do makeup. And my mom looks just like me.
Like you don't do that thing on your brows, right?
Oh, do you know what this is? Do you know what these are? These are wigs. I glued these onto my face.
Your eyebrows?
Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you.
What? How come? I thought you were. Oh, damn! I didn't know that.
I just clocked my tea in front of everybody, please. My mom just said, "Someone pull the plug, please," because I'm about to tell you guys what really happened on stage. So my mom, I got her in drag. I did her makeup. If you know this song, we're gonna have to talk later. But me and my mom performed this really like crazy song. It's called "Once Upon a Time Not Long Ago I Was a Hoe." Have you ever heard that song?
Yeah.
Once upon a time not long ago I was a hoe. Okay, me and you are gonna have to talk later. We're gonna have to talk later because when you come to Vegas, we're gonna have to go out. If you know that song,
I have to know your mother. She's amazing.
So we got in drag and I started twerking and my mom threw dollar bills on my ass. And needless to say, yes.
Your mom did that?
Needless to say, my mom and I, we won the night. We won. Her drag name is Demetria. I'm Demetria Demetria. Yeah. But you know what the crazy thing is? My mom never told any of our family members that she did it. So this is kind of a secret between us and about 800 people. So y'all just keep it secret.
That was a secret that now people know about.
Oh, yes.
About. Nice.
Oh, yes. My mom, I will say this. I think I'm a great entertainer, but my mom is amazing. She is a great dancer. My mom is my biggest support. When I felt like giving up, my mom was the one that was like, "No, you're good.
No, you're not gonna do this."
Yeah, she's my best friend. My mom is my best friend. I love her so much.
Yeah.
And Muffy, who's in the chat, who I shouted out earlier. I beat her. So
that's so cute.
We don't talk.
I feel the same about my mom, and I told her to come here with us on live to comment and stuff.
Yeah.
But she speaks English, but not that well, so I'm not sure if she's here or if she's understanding what's going on. Yeah. But I will tell her later if she's not here.
Would you be gagged if one day I learned Portuguese and we did a whole live in Portuguese or something like that, or as best as I could?
That would be amazing. Yes,
I want to.
Totally.
So is it a hard language to learn, you think?
Yes, actually it is. Like, I think Spanish is harder than English because the thing that you said that in English you have like, one word to so many meanings. That's okay because we decorate some of those slangs or words. For example, the word get. You can use, my mom's here.
No, she's not.
My mom is here.
What's her username?
Well, her username is Zava.
Wait, I don't see it.
Well, it's Z.
Zava. Oh, I see
Zeiva.
her.
Yeah.
Zeiva. Oh, hi, moms. Both of my moms are here.
Yes. She said I'm here.
She said,
So
I'm
I'm glad.
here.
Yes, I'm glad she's understanding.
She's like,
You
I'm
better be
listening.
understanding, mom. You better
Yeah.
be, because I'm always telling you to study English. So you
Yeah.
better be understanding,
She's
mom.
like, you better watch what you say because I'm here. So
Yeah.
that's so
Yeah.
funny. I love that.
That's cute. Well, and in English, there are some words that has some, well, multiple meanings. And I think that's easier because in Spanish or in Portuguese, we have some of them, of course, but we have a lot of words for specific things.
Okay.
And that's a mess sometimes.
Because y'all,
For
because
example,
you te amo means I love you.
what?
And you te
Te
amo
amo.
means
Yeah,
I
te
love
amo means
you.
I
And in
love you.
Spanish, te amo means I love you. So is it
Yeah,
close? Is it close? Portuguese and Spanish?
it's very close, and at the
Okay.
same time it's totally different
So at the
because
same time, yeah.
yes, there are some words that if we say in Portuguese it's one thing. For example, like in Portuguese, if we say pegar, it's like catch or take something, pegar
Okay.
in Portuguese. If we
Okay.
say pegar in Spanish, it's like to punch, so it's
You have to
completely
be
different.
careful. You have to be careful
Yeah,
what you're
I have to
saying.
be
Yeah.
careful because if I say that I'm going to pegar
Okay.
something in Spanish, I will be beating someone
You
probably
know
or
what's so
something.
funny? Every
Uh,
Spanish phrase I know is like a naughty phrase. Like I know like
which
bad
one
thing.
is?
Do you want me to say one? It's
Yeah, the
okay.
naughty the naughty sentence.
This is something I learned like 10 years ago. If
Yeah.
you know it, I'm gonna gag. It's just funny to say. So when I say it, people like know Spanish are like, "You're crazy." Hija de la gran puta. You got that one right. Hija
Hija
de
de
la
la gran
gran
puta,
puta.
sí.
My mom is like, "Who do you think you are right now speaking Spanish?" We don't know that. And then I
Yeah, but
also know.
we have this in Portuguese. It's a bad word also. It's a
Okay.
bad expression. It's like, but you in Spanish you say hija de la gran puta,
Yeah.
y here it's like filha da puta.
What is it?
Filha da puta.
What's the first word?
Filha.
Fia. Fia.
Filha, yeah.
Fia de puta. What did I just say? Listen, if I get hate
You
mail
you
because of
said
what I
it,
just
but in a
said,
very cute way and
if
with
I
your
get
accent.
if I get hate mail because of that, listen, it wasn't me, y'all. Okay, I don't even know what that
No, that's fine.
means.
When we learn another language, we always want to know how we say bad words, so that's completely fine.
I know. If you know this one, I'll be impressed. This is a very obscure term in Spanish. My drag mom, I know it because of her, because she's called me this. So anybody who knows this in Spanish knows what I'm talking about. My
Hija de
drag
una
mom.
de una gran puta. That's what your.
No, not that one. It's
Oh,
escuincla babosa. You know what that is? You know what that is?
¿cómo?
Escuincla babosa.
Escuinca.
Escuincla babosa. So in translation in English, that means dumb girl, like dumb child.
Oh
So
yeah,
my
I
drag
see.
mom would be like escuincla babosa, like like
I
dumb.
think that one I never heard.
You never. It became famous. It's a famous term in Spanish from a novela, telenovela.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about. It's a famous phrase from a telenovela. It's a
Yeah.
escuincla babosa. So that's where it comes from. That's why it's a phrase because
I'm gonna
it
look
comes
up
from
for
that.
that because I want to learn this.
You
You
know what's
know?
funny? I was watching your show and I was expecting to read, which is, by the way, Nobody Looking on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, it's so
Yay.
good. No big deal. She only stars in it. And no big deal. Her character is so badass. And no big deal. Did I mention it's on Netflix? Okay. Is that enough? Is that too much? Okay, I'm doing it anyway.
It's perfect.
What I loved about the show is for me, I thought that I was going to I have to read subtitles. And they did, I don't know if you even knew this, but here in America, they did a dub of your show. Did you know that?
They did a what?
A dub. So they have voiceovers.
Oh
So
yeah. I know
did you know
that.
that? So
Yes.
your voice is not even your voice. I was like, okay, that's not her voice. but I get what she's saying. Somebody Nando_Lauren just asked if I sing Demi. Sweetie, if I started singing right now, you guys would all leave. So I lip sync for a living. With my little microphone like this. It's a lip sync. I cannot sing. I cannot sing. I'm not like her, Miss Thing over here that can sing. It's not me. So
No, but you're perfect. You're perfect the way you are with your voice and stuff.
oh, thank you, Angel. I can't wait to tell you later after we get off of here.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what's going on because I forgot. I never told you what's going to be happening
Yes.
later this year.
Yes,
when you
actually,
find out,
I want to know.
when you find out, I think you're going to gag. You're going to be like,
Oh,
what?
damn.
It's pretty big.
I really.
I would. The only thing I'll say, I don't even want to get in trouble, but hopefully nobody that needs to know will be in here to know this. You're not saving this. Are you saving this live or no?
I think no, but are you sure you want to talk about it?
We'll talk in private. You guys,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We'll talk in private.
It's better. It's better
Sorry,
because
guys.
you said that it's a contractual thing, and well,
Right. I'm
let's
not going to
not
say
ruin
a
this.
single word. You guys have to see later. But when you guys find out, you guys are going to gag. Okay? You guys are going to gag. All I will say is, the only thing I'll say is, I think Demi's pretty excited. That's all I'm going to say. I think Demi's pretty excited. So, yes, I can't wait.
Oh, damn. I don't even know, but what the
When
fuck?
I tell you, you're going to be like, girl, no. We'll talk. They're going to be so mad at us because we're not saying anything. But we'll talk. You know what?
They can handle this. They can handle this.
You live in the capital, right?
Yes,
say it for
yes.
me. São Paulo?
São Paulo.
Oh, that was good. I was close.
Yeah.
I want to go there so bad because your friend Drag Aqua was telling me about the drag scene out there, and
Yes, it's huge. It's huge.
It's huge. Hold on, I'm gonna put if my phone breaks up again, I'm sorry. I just can't hold it much longer. The thing about what she was telling me about the drag scene out there, it made me sad because I feel like they're underappreciated, the drag scene in São Paulo, because here in America, drag is a really, really big deal. Like, if we're performing, we're making money. Like, I won't lie, I do make pretty good money when I do drag. Like, it's pretty. I can live off of it if I did it all the time. And she was telling me that they pay the girls in drink tickets. Like, they pay the girls. I don't know if she's ever told you that before, but they pay the drag queens in drink tickets, which I think is completely unacceptable. Completely.
Well, I didn't know about this.
Yes, that they don't pay the girls money, like they pay them in drink tickets, which I think is unacceptable because drag queens put
A lot of effort.
so much. The makeup alone is half my rent. Like it's literally half my rent. The wigs, like my wigs, for instance, I wear human hair wigs. So
it's very expensive.
Very expensive and
very expensive.
And I pay for everything myself out of pocket. I don't have somebody buying my drag. So I couldn't imagine doing drag in São Paulo and getting drink tickets. I think that's unacceptable because these queens are out here bringing people to your bars, bringing people to drink. The very least y'all could give these girls, and I'm very passionate about this, the very least you could give these girls $30, $50. I mean, the very least. You know what I mean? It's not, when she told me that, I was like, wow. It makes me feel like what we've got going on here in America, we should be very thankful for. You know what I'm saying? Well, the girls are complaining.
Yeah, here in Brazil, the whole situation is very complicated, even for those who has for doctors and stuff. You mean like those kind of professions? Even them, they are not very well.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, things here are a little bit difficult. A little bit. No, it's a lot of things that we go through here.
Is São Paulo like the entertainment capital of Brazil?
Is what?
Is São Paulo the entertainment capital of Brazil?
You know, people here, they just don't give a shit about culture. We are having so much trouble right now with our president, which is an asshole.
Oh, it can't be worse than Trump. I'm gonna say it right now. Can't be worse.
Yeah, but Trump
Yes.
is a copy of Trump.
Oh no.
Yeah, he loves Trump.
You guys, and I don't know. Do you guys vote in Brazil?
Do you guys what?
Do you guys like vote? Like, do you guys have like elections and like, do you guys vote these people into
Yeah,
office?
and people voted wrong. Basically, that's what happened. Like
This is the
our
thing, you guys.
president is the asshole.
People need to buckle down. Not only Americans, Brazilians, everybody. We need to get these people out of office, you guys. We need to say our voice, vote, and make a difference, because people like that in office who don't care about people, those are not people we need in our control. You know what I mean? Those are not people that we need in control. It's not okay. It's not okay.
You know, we started to talk about we he's the dumbest version of Trump. It's like this, and everyone in that are here on chat are saying like "Fora Bolsonaro" right now, which
They
is
said
like
what?
get
What
out,
did they say?
it's like get out,
Get
for our
out. Get him
president.
out.
Get the
And
hell out of there.
in America, we say period. Get him out. Period. It's
Yeah,
done.
totally. We're so sick of them, and it's only like bullshit after bullshit, and he's always shitting with everything, like.
And that's
For
what I love
real.
about not only drag queens, but people like you who have a platform, just spreading those kind of messages that need to be spread, because a lot of younger generations are starting to wake up and see what's going on.
One fun fact, it's not fun. I'm actually worried about it. Once, when we were on the elections, I made some stories and I started crying, talking about the situation and stuff. And I said that we are going to get in a very it's going to be like a military government, And I was worried about it, and I started crying. And they took my video and they played my video to the president, and he answered like, "Oh, this girl is silly, blah blah blah." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah,
He came for you? Like he came for you?
on a radio, but he did, and I was like, "Fuck."
Was it before he got elected or after?
Before what?
Was it
Oh,
before he?
after. It was after.
Girl.
But it was on the radio, and all people started to hate me because I was against him since the very beginning. Huh?
Old people?
Not only old people, but young people too. And people started to hate me and say some really bad things, and I was feeling very bad about it, but I really tried to fight for my country and to do something about it, like what I could.
Yeah.
Besides not voting on him. And I started talking to people, and now like people are really feeling in their skins what is going on. Like she just got real.
It's a crazy time right now,
It's a crazy fucking
right now in America. We just had Obama as president, and I felt safer in my country with him as a president than I do now. And that's the thing, like people, how can I say this? People are gonna this is what I love about people like you. And this is what I love about people like Demi as well, because when Demi came back to Instagram, I don't know if you remember, her first post was vote. I don't know if you remember. And it's so important that we remind people that, it could be worse. It could get worse. And we need to stop it before it does, because we've made so much progress. We've made so much progress. And Nanda Lauren says he tried really hard to change things. Like in Brazil.
I think she's talking about the situation with the fake news and manipulate stuff, And now, I think it's so funny because right now it's like, Obama. She's actually talking about Obama. Yeah. And, now a very fun fact is that Instagram has a new setting. I really don't know how it works, but when you post something, if it's a fake news, if it's some kind of fake news, you know, you have it on your profile. Like someday, our president posted some new and it was fake. So Instagram deleted, and instead of the story with the fake news was a message from a message from Instagram saying that's a fake news.
To the president of Brazil?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
in his own profile. Now we have this kind of thing here. I don't know how it works, and if Instagram only did it here in Brazil because fake news screwed up the election. Because
See, I don't
people
know because
trust what people send on WhatsApp and stuff, and they just don't go and search for real. They are only, oh, my aunt sent me an image of Bolsonaro with our president doing something, blah blah blah, amazing. Well, you know, people create and manipulate and do a lot of bad things to make him to look like an hero, like a hero, and he's not.
Absolutely not.
He's the devil, you know. Yeah.
I think everybody in the chat is agreeing with you.
Yeah, everyone here hates Bolsonaro, which is,
what's his name? You know what? He doesn't need a name. We don't care about it.
he doesn't. You can just say, you can say like shit, and that's his name. That's fine. That's totally fine. You don't need to say Bolsonaro. You can say shit. Like that's perfect.
It's like that. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I love that.
And before that, we were talking about, well, learning English and Spanish and stuff. And I'm afraid that our video's going to be off in some minutes.
Oh,
so,
no.
Yeah, because Instagram is going to cut us.
Oh, no. Instagram, why?
Yes, because like 1 hour of live, and then they take you out. So, I really, really, really loved our conversation.
I do too.
And it's always so good to get to know you better. And well, I have the idea, and if you want, you can come with me and we do the Demi's makeup.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, if you want to go live, we want to start from the beginning. It'll probably take like 2 hours. Well, you know what I could do is because I block my hairline. So I'll block my hairline, I'll block my brows, and I'll put my brows on. So we're on the same page. And we'll start from there.
Yeah, and maybe I should like straighten my hair, maybe, and like,
I have a
little bit thicker, but
I have a long middle part wig. So if you want to do like a middle part, long, straight, I have a wig like that. So
nice.
I don't even know where she's at right now. She's somewhere.
Yeah, perfect. No, that's fine. We can set things up before, and then we go live. And
how many minutes do we have left?
Well, I don't know. I'm just afraid that it cuts by itself, you know? So I don't know how many minutes, but I know that we are here. It's almost an hour, right?
Yes.
Oh, people are saying, girl, you're incredible and stuff.
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
I just wanted to thank everybody because I feel like everybody stayed for the most part. I feel like everybody was really interested and really enjoyed what we had to say, and that's important. And I'm glad you guys
for sure.
You guys
they really enjoyed it. It was amazing. I really loved our conversation. It was so nice to get to know you better. And we are going to talk more. And you have to tell me what's going to happen.
I'm going to send you pictures too, because there's pictures involved. So just be ready, okay?
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. Be safe out there, guys. And like I said in my stream, I don't know if Brazil's still in a quarantine. I imagine you guys are.
Yes, yes.
Stay inside.
We're about to go on lockdown.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, she's been real.
I know it's hard. Stay safe. Stay sanitized. It'll be over soon, and it's not worth your life, y'all. Please just stay safe and stay sanitized. And that's the most important thing. And
for the family and other people, too.
Yes, please stay safe. It's not worth it, y'all. I promise. A few months is not worth your life. I promise.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Kefera. Say it one more time.
Yeah, Kefera.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yes,
Kefera.
yes.
I love you, yo te amo.
But you know, the Kefera the Kefera
Kefra's
way,
kind of
I really think it's so
That's
hot
like
and
your
so
alter
fancy.
ego, Kefra. That's when you're feeling like that. That's when you're feeling like your Spanish man horny moment. That's Kefra right there, okay?
Yes, yes,
I
please.
love it. I love it. Well, you be
Yes.
safe, baby, okay? Thank you so much for having me on here, and I love
You
you
too, babe.
so
Be
much.
safe and we talk.
Of course, I'm going to DM you right now. So I'll
Perfect.
talk to you in
Because
a
I'm going to
minute.
DM you right now.
Yes. Well, bye, guys, so much. I love you guys so much. And be safe. Okay, guys? Bye, guys.
Ai, que amor, meu Deus do céu. Espero que vocês tenham entendido a maioria do que aconteceu, tudo que aconteceu. É muito bom pra mim também falar inglês, porque, bom, eu não tenho com quem falar, então eu fico muito enferrujada. Tem horas que eu fico que dá umas engatadas, mas é assim que é. E que bom que vocês ficaram aqui com a gente. Muito, muito, muito obrigada. Eu amei fazer essa live. Amei que ele contou mais da vida e como foi. E a gente falou sobre Demi Lovato. E vocês foram maravilhosos e perfeitos aqui na live, traduzindo uns para os outros e tudo mais. Porque eu até pensei em fazer uma live em que ele fosse comentando as coisas e tudo mais e eu fosse traduzindo. Mas aí eu acho que ia ficar muito travado e a conversa não ia fluir, assim, sabe? Eu acho que ia ficar muito. Ele ia falar uma coisa, aí eu ia, calma aí, deixa eu traduzir. Aí eu ia, sabe, enfim, caos. Então, eu acho que dessa forma fluiu melhor. Vocês foram muito fofos de ficar aqui com a gente e também de traduzir uns para os outros quem tava entendendo, tá bom? E quem não tá entendendo, agora é a hora de pegar, dar ali, vai no YouTube, vai no Google, dá uma procurada em aula online, essas coisas, porque inglês, gente, é muito útil, é muito necessário saber, de verdade. Bom, eu já dei aula de inglês quando eu tinha 16 anos de idade. É verdade que agora tá no português tá travando. 16 anos de idade. E, já faz 11 que isso aconteceu. Então, tem muita coisa que eu não lembro. Nome de coisas, de regras de gramática específicas eu não lembro. Mas o idioma tá aqui e conforme eu vou falando, ele vai fluindo. Então, sempre vale a pena. Sempre quando eu quero desistir do espanhol, que eu penso, eu sou uma burra, eu não vou conseguir. Eu sempre penso, não, calma, eu consegui o inglês, então o espanhol vai rolar também. Então é isso, eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. E o pessoal tá falando que gigante tá seu cabelo. De fato, tá grandinho, mas eu quero que ele fique até aqui assim, ó, que eu vou ficar muito feliz. Enfim, gente, um super beijo pra vocês e obrigada pela companhia. And Demetria Cherry, if you're still there, thank you so much. Beijo, gente. Obrigada.